Monday. Today is December 7th, I think. We had a really busy weekend. I didn't get a lot of footage done. I did just upload day 5 and 6 combined, but we had a busy weekend. Our kids had a few activities. We went and got our tree on Saturday. We ended up going to 2 tree farms and got our tree the same place that we got it last year. So that was really nice. We got that put up on Saturday evening, and interesting enough, I'd mentioned it snowed here on Friday and I didn't think it would stick, and it didn't. We have no snow on the ground here, and the tree farm we went to is not too far from here, but there's lots of snow on the ground there. So when we got our tree home, it was thawing and it was dripping all over, so we ended up having to throw all kinds of towels underneath the tree to let the snow melt. And on Sunday, my 2 little guys helped me decorate, mostly the little guys, helped me decorate the tree. So they got a lot of the bulbs on, we got some lights on. We still have more decorations to get out, but I figured might as well space it out a little bit so they can do a bit more in a couple of days. And then yeah, it was a really busy Sunday. 3 of our kids had activities. One had scouts, one had lacrosse, and one had baseball. And then I was in meetings both Saturday and Sunday, Zoom meetings for a few hours, so that was busy. And yeah, we just had some super easy dinners, and then after dinner just everybody huddled together in the living room and we watched a couple more movies, so that was nice. So today I started out this morning after the kids had gone off to school. I am obviously back in my son's room. We now have paint on one wall. So this is the paint color he chose. If anybody's interested, it's called Vintage Vogue. The camera is sitting on the paint can. It's called Vintage Vogue. It is a Benjamin Moore color, and this is the full concentration. Sometimes I get them to cut it a little bit, but this is the full concentration. This here on this wall is the Builder color, which I am so glad to get rid of. You can see how this wall's all scuffed up. That is where his headboard was before, or the head of his bed. He didn't have a headboard before, but so it's all mucky. But that is actually going to be a feature wall, so that's all going to be covered up. So I'm hoping to get this coat of paint on, and then I've got to go to Home Depot or Lowe's to get some materials for the feature walls. So that will probably be tomorrow. We'll see how I make out with painting. Hopefully I get this first coat on and it can dry for a few hours, and I might be able to get a second coat on after dinner, depending on how the lighting is in here. So we'll see, but I will leave you with that, and I'm gonna check back in again later. Well, it's probably about an hour later and I'm just about done. The first coat here, I'll turn around and you can see there's my mess and there's the wall, and then I've just got that peak up there left to do. So I gotta turn my ladder around and climb up there and finish that, and I gotta go pick up my little kids in about 10 minutes from school, so I'm hoping to just get that finished, and then we'll see if I get a second coat on tonight. I hope so, because that means I can start feature walls tomorrow, and well, that's the fun bit. So we'll see. Well, it is almost 8 o'clock on Monday night, and we're just about to sit down with the kids and watch a movie for today. I think the boys picked the Santa Claus for tonight. So that's always a favorite, a pretty funny movie. So I'm looking forward to that. I finished painting the first coat in my son's room. I didn't get around to the second coat. We'll get to that tomorrow. It's fine. But the reason why I didn't get to it was I had a little Zoom get together with a few friends. We usually end up going out for dinner together. We're all self-employed, so we typically will go out for dinner together before Christmas as our little company Christmas get together and gift swap. But obviously we can't do that this year. So we had a Zoom get together, and I don't think I realized just how much I needed that, just how much I've missed seeing friends. It was just so good to sit down with a group of people that just make you feel all the warm and fuzzies. We laughed, we cried, had some real talk, and it was so good. It was so good. And I'm so glad that we got to catch up and spend a little bit of time together before the holidays, because that is definitely a tradition that I'm missing a lot this year. And during that call, I caught up on my infant sock. So I've switched it over to a 9-inch circular now, and that is because I started the cuff for the second sock. So this is where I'm at now. These are the first 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 7 days. And you can really see the pattern now is starting to show up really well. It's very simple, but I do use the chart. I've crossed them the wrong way a couple of times, and if you know me, you know I will pull that out. So I've had to do that a couple of times, but I'm really liking how these are coming along. And now I'm going to start the second cuff. We'll see if I'll knit on it during the movie tonight, because frankly, I'm a little tired from climbing up and down that ladder all day, but I'm so happy to have that coat of paint on the wall. And I will be back at it first thing tomorrow morning, because the mattress is being delivered tomorrow. So I'm hoping to get his bed put together and the mattress on it so he can sleep in his new bed. But we will see, because I definitely will not get the feature wall done. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. And other than that, I did also dye up the December Yarn of the Month Club. I finished dyeing that today. It's actually still in the pots. So I'll hopefully get that out and hanging before it's time to go to bed. But I'm so glad to get that done. That was the last planned dyeing that I had for this year. So that feels really good to finish that up. And if you were a Yarn of the Month Club member and you wanted to rejoin, the signups for 2021 are up on the website. But I also, the weekend was busy and I didn't get it to open my advent calendar yesterday. So I'm going to open December 6th. Even more pink. Look at that. Yay. I am so excited by this advent calendar. I've never had a mini skein calendar before. So this is really kind of fun. Let's see. This is today's skein number 7. There's another pink. It's got some more purples in it. There's a little bit of yellow right here. So I wonder what that's going to be fading into. They're very, very beautiful. I don't have the other skeins right here because, as you can probably tell, I've switched my spot. I'm sitting at the other side of the fireplace, and that is because we put our Christmas tree up over on that side. So I don't have them with me, but they are certainly beautiful. Okay, well, I think this is going to be, or this ended up being a shorter vlog again. I know I put in a little bit of my painting again today. I know that's maybe not the most interesting thing, but that's what we're doing to get ready for Christmas. Like I said, that is my oldest room, and he's the only one who hasn't had his room painted yet. So I really wanted to get that done for him. The others had their rooms painted right around their birthdays this year, and his birthday was in September, so I'm a little behind. So I wanted to get that done for him, and it just seemed like the perfect time now that he's getting his new bed. So that's what we're doing, and I have lots of crafts and Christmas baking coming up, so we'll get into all of that once the work is done. But I will leave you here, and I'm gonna get to my movie, and I will see you again tomorrow.